Good morning and welcome to Bumblebee Junction.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It is actually a very beautiful day and I want to get out here and I want to play in the dirt a little bit. So why don't we go ahead and get going. I have a cart full of goodies, and what we want to plant today are these flat Dutch cabbage. I have this really long bed. Now this is 3 squares for anybody who follows the channel. You know about how big those are. This is one of our short beds. But I want to get these guys in, and I want to put them in 5 per square. That'll give them plenty of room to get nice and big. But take you down here and show you this dirt is still nice and soft and black. Yeah, that's nice and rich. It has a bit of moisture in it, but yeah. Hold on, gotta sniff my hands. Yeah, it still smells really, really good. So there isn't really much that I want to do with this. Now Mark is getting ready to get our soil order in for the year. But these guys really don't need much. We fill these every year with super soil. And yeah, that is absolutely fantastic. Nice and soft. And what I'm going to do is just amend it just a little bit. Now these beds get replanted 2 to 3 times. So yeah, we'll probably go ahead and just put the goodies in here for right now. We will top this off with super soil as soon as these cabbages come off, which is what we do every year. That's probably why, yeah, that's just really nice and soft and still really rich. So let me get everything ready and I'll be right back. Today I have some early flat Dutch cabbage that I would like to get planted. And I'm up here, the front of the garden, with this really nice long bed. And I want to get these guys put in here. And if you come down here and look in the dirt, this is still really soft and really rich. And we are still waiting for soil shipment, so I'm going to just come in here. Now mostly what this needs is just recondition and a little bit of soil on top. So I have my cart full of soil over here, and I'm going to go ahead and get ready. So give me just a minute, I'll bring that over here and I'll be right back. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is apologize for having to look at my feet. But this is a really low bed. This bed is only 6 inches high. But what I'm going to do is add a bag of flower and vegetable soil to each square in this bed, and there are 3 of them. When I'm done with that, I'm going to add a bag of black cow and some jogs. But I do this quite often, so I'm going to put just a little break in here, and that way Mark can speed it up a little bit. But I wanted to make sure you knew what I was doing before I do it, so hold on and I'll be right back. I've got this all mixed up the way I want it, leveled back out. I'm going to put some handfuls of jobs in here, and then I'm going to rake it in a little bit. And make sure they've got plenty of good stuff right where they need it. Just going to mix it in easy. I don't want to drag it from one end of the bed to the other. Just want to get it down in the dirt just a little bit here. Okay, I'm going to get my plants. I'm going to change the camera angle just a little bit. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm not sure if I can get all of me in here, but these are flat Dutch cabbage, and like I said, I was going to put them in the squares, and there are 3 squares. Now each one of these packs has 6. But I'm going to put them in here 5 to a square. And if you know anything about flat Dutch cabbage, they like to spread out. But they are one of our favorites. So I'll have 3 left over just in case anybody comes up and eats them. We have had rabbits in here on occasion. But we'll mark the square off about there. And I want to do it like the 5 on a dice. Roughly, I'm not perfect. But now I have let these dry out just a little bit so that they would be easier to get out. I'll just start here in the center one where you can see it the best. But I'm just going to set these in and just easy put the dirt up on them. Now I don't want to smash it down too bad because they already have roots established. But the other thing I'm doing is racing a rainstorm, so I won't have to water these. But it would be really nice to have them in the ground. It is supposed to be about 70 today, but with some really nice rain. It's a wonderful opportunity to be out here playing in the dirt. Be nice to get these guys up and established before we start having any trouble with insects. And these beds will be planted and replanted a couple of times. over the course of the summer. This is just our really early crop cabbage. Okay, I got those guys in. Now I'm going to save these extras just so, you know, if a rabbit comes in here and eats a few. Do these guys the same. Spaced out nice so they can fill this bed in, and it won't take them very long to do that. I'm sure in the background you can hear one of the wonderful new additions to our family, but I will introduce them in an upcoming video here before too long. Okay, now I only have 5 more to do, but I'm going to be a little too far away from the camera. So I'm going to just put a little break in here and move the camera up just a little bit. Okay, get the last of these guys in here. Those might be a little too wet, but we'll make it work. Now we do still have about 3 weeks left before our last frost date. And these guys are pretty good at being cold tolerant, but if I need to, I can cover them with black pots. All right, last one. All right, now I've got everybody in. We've got rain coming here in about an hour. So I'm not going to water these in, but I am going to keep an eye on them. And I have 3 extras, just in case. And if it ends up that I don't need the 3 extra ones in this bed, there's plenty of room in the garden to add a few extra cabbage. Okay, everybody is in and settled. We have just a little while before the rain, so we'll just call that a perfect day. Now I wish I could get a little bit more done, but I'm going to settle for what I can and call that done. All right. It's been a perfect day. My hands are dirty. Got to spend a little bit of time in the garden now. Wish I'd been able to get, a little bit more done, but I am kind of limited on time. There is quite a nice little storm coming, but yeah, the rain means everybody gets a really, really good watering in, and Mother Nature can do it just a bit better than I can. But do have more gardening projects in the works, and hopefully I can get to more of that tomorrow. But yeah, there's always some spring cleaning to do too, inside and out. So yeah, it is starting to really ramp up and get into our busy season. But I am absolutely tickled that you got to spend a few minutes of your day with me. I always appreciate that. But yeah, I do need to get in. So now I'm out of breath, talking a little too much. A little bit of chicken commentary. I'm sorry if they get a little loud, but anyway, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell. It'll let you know when I'm out here having a little bit of fun or trying to race rain, any wonderful thing that, involves dirt. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, anything at all in your mind, like Mr. Rooster over there, please leave them in the box below. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. But yeah, I know they can get a little bit loud, and I don't really have any control over them, so we'll just add them as commentary. But anyway, thank you for spending a few moments of your day with me. And don't forget, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.